Chap, post bootleg Ochi. Thank you. That's it! All 30 are done! Thank you for coming to this fucking tech talk about Kaleem and how great of a character he is. If you're watching the VOD, that's what you missed. Come here. Alright, let's talk. Kings in the sky. Astrology class puts me right to sleep. So boring. Speaking of, you know what they thought about stars in the King of Beasts Day? Some believe the stars were fireflies. Other thoughts they were kings of the past. Magical kings in the sky that guide the lost. Ha! What a load of bunk. They're just burning lumps of gas billions of kilometers away. Ruggy pops up. Leona with you? Everything's gas. Shh. Shut the fuck up. Whoosh. Throws an eraser at him. I was about to say, if Vil overblot, he'd probably be like, wait, he has a cannon overblot, never mind. Alright! And I'm already almost to 22!
Oh boy.
Well, we're halfway there at least! More Playful Land!
Yeah, back into Playful Land.
My boy! Incredible show! Phew! Well, halfway there. Oh, Colleen's in despair. What?
These, my friends, are tickets to the one and only Playful Land.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa.
Playful Land?
Playful Land? Playful Land? Playful Land? Playful Land?
Playful Land?
What's that?
Dude, you haven't heard of Playful Land? No, it just came out in the English servers. It's a super popular amusement park. You've heard of it, right, yo? You liar. Deuce mentioned it literally the other day. Maybe you weren't paying attention. Bro, I got fucking studies. That's the one they call the Illusionary Amusement Park, right? The one everyone keeps talking about?
Yep. Extra fabulous and extra fun. An amusement park so good, it makes you lose all track of time. That's what the buzz online says.
Oh, it's like a Lotus Hotel situation. You step in, you're like, okay, time to head back to school. 30 years have passed. I've heard of it too. Supposedly they put on this incredible show inside. Singing, dancing, such romancing. No beginners, you were born a winner. Got to know you were all below you. You're a star.
What?
I like Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night, okay?
Oh, right.
I love their fucking Pleasure Island in that movie. It's really good. They say it's like nothing you can see anywhere else. I heard about it in one of our pop music club meetings. I've been wanting to go. Zool mentioned that place is getting the most attention out of any amusement park these days.
Indeed. He mentioned it being an up-and-coming entertainment institution. Its rave reviews had him curious.
I getcha. Guess it's gotta be awesome if it's that popular.
Being popular isn't what sets Playful Land apart. Don't be fucking snippy with me, Ace.
Huh? Then what does? The thing is, nobody knows where Playful Land is. Huh? How's it got that big of a rep if nobody knows where the place is?
Beats me. Can't even go there even if you want to. That's why they call it illusionary.
That just sounds weird.
Right? Doesn't it make you curious? I told Emil about it, and all he said was it's probably just made up. Don't believe everything you hear. Yada yada.
Why, it's nothing of the sort. I can assure you, Playful Land is quite real.
He's agreeing.
And as it so happens, your good friend Ernesto Foulworth here has the privilege of being the park's manager.
I like that they kept his ripped glove.
You're right.
What? What?
What?
What? What?
What?
What? You can't keep doing this to me, man. I'm like several people and only 2 dogs. You're the manager of Playful Land? Seriously? Dude, you're incredible.
Indeed, you could have fooled me with how young you look. Impressive. Please, I may be young, but I'm an old man compared to you bright young students.
Me at the entirety of the Twist fandom.
I've lived well over 20 years in idle indolence. Goodness, it's embarrassing to say out loud. And to be clear, I'm simply an employee. It's nothing all that grand. Even if I have been charged with running the whole place. When I saw all of you, it hit me like a bolt from the blue. You kids could be Playful Land's stars!
Stars?
Mm-hmm. As Kaleem so kindly mentioned.
I did? I did.
Playful Land has a grand stage where the park goers and staff all put on a show together. It's one of the most popular attractions in the park. A glitzy affair that draws huge crowds each and every day.
It reminds me of the American Idol experience in Disneyland? Or some sort of Disney.
My gut says it was either California Adventure or Hollywood Studio.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was a very similar process. If you had to audition, you got like a star treatment literally all day, and you got to perform and get judged by the audience. Voice request.
I'm so old. I'm at the ripe age of 26. I'm practically a grandfather compared to you youth.
Well, dang, dang.
Wow. Thanks, bitch. It's okay, Kyo. No one notices your wrinkles. Grim, shut the fuck up.
If you showcased your talent on stage, on our stage, why, you could become mega celebrities overnight. Ooh, I can see it now. All of your names on flashing neon signboards. Speaking of which, other than dear Kaleem here, I don't think I caught your names.
I'm the Great Grim.
Ace. Sup? Jack Hall.
My name is Jade Leach, and this is...
Yo, I'm Floyd. Nice to meet ya.
My name is Ortho Shroud. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ernesto Foulworth and Gino.
I'm Yo, nice to meet you.
Fascinating. What distinctive names you all have. You've got future star written all over you. You're a natural-born influencer!
Chris Pine!
I had to...
He says, pointing at the tiny dog on my shoulder.
I had to break that off at some point. You knew I had to do it
Oh,
to
yeah.
them.
You had to do it to them. The leeches are talking.
Oh no, they are. What
What are
are
they
they
talking
whispering
about?
about?
Influencers.
It's fascinating what distinct names you have. You've got future star written all over you.
Yeah, it's an influencer. I just said that.
Wouldn't you agree, Gino? I'm sure something brought us together today. I'd very much like for you to accept these tickets. What is Playful Land for, if not the enjoyment of promising future scholars like yourselves?
I get to play at an amusement park and be a star?
That's right! And just between us. These are dream tickets, and I only hand them out to very special guests. Free entry is a given, of course, but this also gets you free access to all the attractions, and food and drinks are provided free of charge. You can enjoy everything that Playful Land has to offer.
Oh god, that just reminds me of the time I went through a fucking Pleasure Island, that's it. I went through that kind of scenario in real life. I will tell you after the next fucking chapter break. Because it was a wild experience.
I wanna go!
So you're just giving us these tickets, and everything's free. Even the food and drinks. Okay, is it just me, or is it sounding kinda sketchy? Thank you, Ace! No kidding. There's gotta be a catch. True.
But it's such a deal! Dear me, you look worried. Do you perhaps suspect something nefarious at foot? No wonder you go to the prestigious Night Raven College. I suppose there's no hiding my ulterior motive. You see, I was hoping to get some extra publicity for our park if you future scholars turned out to enjoy yourselves there.
Gino's just trying to help. So basically, you wanted us to put in a good word for the place? Yes, that sounds legit. This response was collected for part of a promotion. For sure, it would be rude to turn down such a gracious invitation. We should all go next weekend.
Next weekend? Oh, I'm afraid that won't work. You see, these tickets are only valid for entry into the park tomorrow.
Huh? Why's that?
Well, tomorrow's the special day we've put aside for all of our esteemed Sages Island guests.
But tomorrow's a weekday, right?
Oh dear. Yeah, we've got class. We have to be at school.
School? Surely an amusement park would be more fun. Listen, kids. They don't teach you about the shortcuts to success in school.
Really? I don't know. If word got out that we skipped school to goof off an amusement park, the head teacher would be royally pissed.
My brother always says I should go to class. I don't think skipping would be a good idea.
That's rich considering fucking idiot fucking skips.
Okay, scholars, I'm going to level with you. If you pass up this opportunity, you'll never be able to go to Playful Land again.
Yeah, that's right.
These are tickets that people all over the world would fall all over themselves to get. And you're going to throw them away. Come on. What's the harm in missing out on one day of school? You've got a whole amusement park to explore to your heart's content.
Reminds me of the time when I was in high school. There was a thing we called Senior Skip Day. And all the seniors would just skip a day of school collectively. And one point, I went over to my teacher and be like, hey, I'm gonna be gone on this day. It's okay. He's like, did you just fucking ask me permission to do skip day? You know how skipping works, right? No, oh my god. You're fine. It was really funny.
You'll find tons of friends and even more fun. It'll be like a vacation.
sold.
Come on, what's there to think about? Don't worry. As long as you stick with me, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Why do you keep fucking skipping me?
What shall we do? Personally, I think it sounds like a highly enticing offer.
Yeah, huh? It sounds rad. I wanna go. Me too! I wanna go and have a blast together! Ernesto's kinda got a point. One day off of school isn't the end of the world. I'm not a fan of skipping class, but if it's really tomorrow or nothing, it's kinda hard to turn that down.
That's true. Considering the rarity of these tickets, it'd be a waste to let this opportunity pass us by.
I've seen clowns every day. How is this different? Theme park time!
Alright, we'll all hit up the park tomorrow.
Excellent! That's the spirit! Here, take your tickets. Oh, I know! You should invite your school friends as well! I'd be happy to give them tickets myself.
Oh dear.
If you have any good chums who'd be up for some good times at an amusement park instead of spending the day at school, by all means reach out to them.
Okay! I'm sure the guys will love that idea. Thanks, Ernesto!
Oh, I should be thanking you! The park will come alive with all of you there. Just come to the place on this map at sunrise tomorrow and I'll lead the way.
Okay.
I'll see you all then. Don't break your friend Ernesto Foulworth's heart by breaking your promise.
Yes, and him too. We won't! Okay guys, let's go back to school and tell everyone what's up! Oh boy. And that's the story! You should join us when we head to the amusement park tomorrow!
Absolutely not!
Huh? Absolutely not! Absolutely not. Absolutely not!
Absolutely not!
Oh. Oh, buddies. Dereliction of duty. Oh boy.
Some strange guy invites you to come play in a strange place, and you're actually going to go? That's completely out of the question, and you know it!
But why, Yamiya? When you said you had some good news to share, I certainly wasn't expecting the invitation to an amusement park. Right? I was shocked when you said you had tickets to Playful Land. That's a huge trending topic right now. Good job, Kaleem! If I posted about taking a trip to Playful Land, I'd do major numbers, guaranteed. Personally, I'd love nothing more to go. But that said...
Everything about this offer is suspicious. It's got more red flags than I can count.
Yeah, there's no way a guy as cautious as Jamil would sign off on this.
Obviously not. You just happened to meet a guy who manages an illusionary amusement park, and he gave you free tickets.
Uh-huh.
Things that fortuitous don't just happen.
And there was another guy who barked. Okay. But it did happen! Isn't that good? And I reached out to you in the pop music club since I thought it'd be fun to go together. We can invite the whole dorm too.
No. You don't even know if he actually works for the park. He could be angling to abduct you. In fact, that could be the whole reason he made contact with your group. Because he knew who you were, Halim.
Nah, it was a coincidence. We just accidentally ran into each other.
Again, that could have easily been orchestrated. How can someone be so completely and utterly credulous? Anyway, the point is, you're not going and that's final. Neither am I, obviously.
But it's illusionary! Doesn't that sound fun? Come on, Lilia, Cater! You think so too, don't you? I mean, I'd love to jump on this chance, but... Yamil's objections are entirely rational.
Thank you both for seeing reason. Let this go, Halim. You have something more pressing to attend to anyway.
I do? Oh, what was that again?
Your homework!
Oh,
If you forget to do it, not even a good midterm score will help your final grade. This is no time to be goofing off. I'm going to check out some extra reference material from the library. You'd better buckle down and study. You know that doesn't work on.
It does. Since when?
Spoiler censor.
Fucking beep. Ah. Kaleem, transform into whiny Italian mode. Go. Actually, do you want to be Riddle? Because it's probably talking to Ace.
Yeah, so I can take Riddle for now. I'm sorry. Would you care to repeat what you just said? Because surely you didn't suggest to me that I should join you in skipping school.
Oh yeah, no, you don't fucking tell Riddle
Yeah,
that.
don't tell Riddle about this.
that. Well,
It's patently obvious that would never be acceptable. How did you even dream up this ridiculous notion?
And there he goes. I knew he'd say it. Why'd you even bring it up with him, Deuce, you gormless nincompoop? Gormless?
Gormless!
I was nice enough to give you a pity invite, and you blew it by blabbing to the strictest guy in the dorm. Oh, it was Deuce.
Deuce, did you just ask me to skip?
I thought that was the thing. Did you just... Yeah, just fucking going right back. It's like, do you know what skipping means? Did you just ask
Do
me to
you know
skip?
what skipping means? Look, it wouldn't be right for us to have all the fun and leave our boss out of it.
I was wondering what you called us to the lounge to talk about, and... Oh boy. I think our dorm has students willing to actively plan on skipping school and invite Riddle along for it. It's kind of funny, actually. Dude's literally just pulled a U! Yeah, he did! You guys are brave, I'll give you that.
Attending school is a student's whole job. Such a dereliction of duty is beyond the pale.
But come on! It's just one day, right? We're about to get really busy between Halloween and prep work and our midterms! I figured it'd be okay to get in a little recreational time before then, you know? Deep breath before the plunge.
It is not okay! Listen, the number of days isn't the problem. Timing isn't the problem.
Is it the audacity?
It's the idea that it's okay to skip school if there's fun to be had! That is the problem!
Oh.
Our dorm is based on the Queen of Hearts' spirit of strictness. It has no room for idle slackers.
Now. Deep breaths, Riddle. Big in and out. Don't wheeze. Make it worse.
Wow, he is livid. If our house warden feels that strongly about it, I guess I'd better fall in line.
What? Oh, you're chickening out? Dude, this is a chance to go to Playful Land. Nobody even knows if it's real, and you're not gonna take it? Seems to me it'd be smarter to pounce on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity than just unquestionably follow rules. If anyone's gonna be a jackass, it's you, Ace.
That's enough backtalk out of you. This discussion is over. Your opinion is irrelevant. I expect you to do as your house warden says. Otherwise, it's off with your head!
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I thought you were gonna say otter for a second.
What?
I misread it as otter. Good grief. Otter-wise, off with your head. Yeah, I misread it as otter.
Obviously shady.
Oh boy. We get a talking to. Oh, you want to do Leona since I'm Jack?
Sure.
Thank you.
You want to skip school and invite everyone to an amusement park, huh? That ain't gonna fly, and you should know it.
Really? But you cut class constantly, Leona. I wasn't expecting you of all people to take issue with this. What's the problem? This is a chance to go to Playful Land and...
Not so loud!
Huh?
Think about it. Tickets to an illusionary amusement park, all provided free of charge. What do you think would happen if he caught wind of that?
He who? Oh! Ruggy.
Yup. He'd swipe your ticket and resell it to some poor sucker at an exorbitant markup. Guaranteed. People off campus with no other options for getting in would pay any price he cared to name.
Yeah, guess you're right.
I'm willing to overlook a little on-campus mischief, but off-campus, that changes things. If a dispute broke out, there'd be no sweeping it under the rug. Crowley would pin all the responsibility on me as house warden.
You sweep things under the rug on campus? Anyway, I can definitely imagine all of that. In fact, I can practically see it now. Now that you mentioned it, I'm getting the feeling that this ticket could spark some sort of huge fight.
Yeah, see? So don't fan the flames. Not to mention how obviously shady it is that you just lucked into tickets this valuable. Even you could piece that together if you took 2 seconds to think about it.
Well, guess I'm going alone.
Hold up. Why are you so eager to get in on this anyway? Wanting to skip school is super out of character for you, considering being a square as your sole defining trait.
A square? Anyway, I just think in this one case, it's not that bad. I mean, a chance like this doesn't exactly come around all that often. And I already promised Ernesto I'd show up tomorrow. I don't want to make myself a liar.
From the sound of things, this Ernesto guy's got a real way with words.
You can say that again. Basically spending the whole time telling us how awesome we were.
Seriously, don't go. This smells like a huge mess in the making.
You're not gonna talk me out of this, Leona! I never break a promise!
Oh, Jack. So let me get this straight. Breaking promises is bad, but skipping school's fine and dandy. You hard-headed numbskull. It's glaringly obvious you're signing up for nothing but trouble.
Meanwhile...
Also, someone asked us to hydrate earlier.
Hydrate. Speaking of hydrating, this wet bitch.
He is literally a wet bitch. Also, like, scroll up a little. Did someone ask us for a voice thing?
Oop. Did they? I already did that one.
Oh.
I think I saw a stretch.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that.
Oops, I forgot. I forgot
I
your
remember the line. It's okay. You want us all to go to Playful Land? No.
Oh, why not?
From what you just told me, you got these tickets for free, right?
Yep. And he said everything at the park's free, too. We can play all we want.
Let me be clear. There is no such thing as a deal that good.
Let me be clear. Vanishes. Where'd he go? So don't do this to me.
You think so? It could be a viable publicity strategy, simple as that.
I'll never get over that video I found last night in VR while you guys are doing twisted shit. Eh? Which one?
Haven't you held free sampling parties at the Mostro Lounge before?
Speaking of Mostro Lounge, Dig brought this up of like, you wonder because it's, obviously it's based on the Monstro Lounge, Monstro the whale. And so it's like, why don't they call it the Monstro Lounge instead of the Mostro Lounge? Apparently that's the Italian word for monster. So it's kind of a twist of not exactly saying the full thing.
Yeah, but clearly a reference.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was neat.
And didn't you generate a great deal of clientele from them?
Oh boy, sample parties, I'm in.
That's exactly what Ernesto said he wanted to do. To generate more business via our word-of-mouth promotions. Ha! A place no one can find, with tickets no one can buy. A completely inaccessible park advertised via word of mouth. Absolutely preposterous. Such an advertising approach is completely at odds with their illusionary business strategy. They've generated tremendous promo through artificial scarcity, to then turn around and expand to an unspecified wider base. I would never do that! There's clearly a non-promo related motive at play. That's quite a compelling argument. Are you secretly the owner of Playful Land? Huh. It's a conclusion anyone can draw by putting two and two together. There's no such thing as a free lunch. That manager is working an angle. You should expect some sort of catch. Oh, this isn't covered. There's an upcharge for this, etc.
Carnival cruise, got it.
But Ernesto was such a friendly and well-mannered gentleman, wasn't he, Floyd?
I don't know. All I remember was foxfish and cat shark, because I'm kind of being wimpy and boring. Oh yeah, and the cat shark barked. Did you say he was a cat? Well, sharks bark.
Even indulging that ridiculous notion that this was done out of pure goodwill. I don't like being indebted to strangers.
You don't like being indebted to others, period. Being strangers has nothing to do with it.
Precisely. You know me so well. Hence, I must decline this invitation.
Man, a spoil sport. It's better if he does have another angle. Him being all shady is half the fun. Makes it hard to predict what's gonna happen. Ain't it exciting that way?
Agreed. This is a prime opportunity to visit an illusionary place, courtesy of a strange and obviously suspicious man.
It's like, you shouldn't go, this place is shady. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's a feature.
That's why I was, like, gonna believe that Jaden Floyd would go for it, because it's so obviously shady. They're like, oh, this is gonna be wild. We gotta check this out. So much for the well-mannered gentleman you were just telling me he was. Isn't it just delightful to imagine?
They want to do fucked up shit too. They want to join the betting ring on the death pit.
Your thrill-seeking is not my idea of a good time in the least.
His idea of a fun little date is going to the black market. Jade, I think.
Yeah.
This place is shady as hell. And?
Regardless, I'm not going. You do as you please, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Bug. Well, you heard him. What's it called, Jade?
What indeed, Floyd? Or probably more of a, what indeed, Floyd?
Yeah, I just asked that. Oh boy. I can take this one.
Okay.
Look at them posters!
Yeah.
Look at this man! We get to see his bedroom!
Is that a fucking figurine up there? It is!
Oh, that is a little figurine.
He's got a figurine!
Of course he does. He's a nerd.
Nerd! It looks like a Ninjoid. He's got an Ninjoid! Confirmed! But in amusement park?
Yep, an amusement park.
Ah, fuck no. Nope, 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 nope. Literally all of the nopes.
Come on, idiot, it'll be fun. We've never been to a theme park before. This is a good chance to change that. It's gotta be a blast. Don't you want to try visiting one for yourself?
I absolutely don't. That's the literal worst place I could go. I could think of to go, other than the airport. I do not want to go to the fucking airport. Only extroverts go to amusement parks.
I don't think that's actually true.
No, it totally is. You might not be up on this stuff, but dressing up with pals in coordinated, sparkling ensembles, even though no one's looking, taking selfies with tons of cheesy filter. Brother, you can't call me out like this. brother, you can't call me out on Disney bounding. Squealing over staff and character costumes that aren't even yet cute. Brother! Standing in lines to do literally anything, your conversations petering out and growing intensely strained over time. Being dead on your feet by the end of the day, your friendships in tatters as you buy souvenirs. What part of that sounds fun? You know, you do have a point. That's why I've been doing cruises more than amusement park shit lately. I'm, you know what? I got you there. Idiot would go to a silent disco, absolutely.
Idiot? For someone who's never been to an amusement park, your imagination has presented an awfully specific scenario.
Has he gone to VR theme parks? Please. This is all common knowledge online. Anyway, I'm not going, and that's final.
Unquote. I tried to invite him, but he flat out refused.
Ooh.
And you're simply giving up. I would argue this is a prime moment to showcase the acting skills you've been cultivating in our club.
Wait, he's in their club?
Oh, he's in their club
he's in their
now.
film appreciation club.
Right. Doesn't that happen in one of the vignettes?
Yeah, in Silver's PE one.
Right.
Of they're filming a movie. So it's like Ortho's taking acting lessons and doing film stuff. That's so cool.
That's cute.
I'm so happy about that. Oh, honey.
Good.
So that's why him and Vel are also good friends, like post book 6. So I was like, what? Because I've seen like some pics of them, and I'm like, why these two? And it's like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah, they're in the acting, well, the film club together.
Yeah, the film club. Oh, that's so sweet, actually. Ortho's got more friends than fucking Idia, that's for sure.
A wholeheartedly tearful performance from you should get him to fold in no time.
I have been considering that since he first refused, but I think he might be right that a sudden trip to an amusement park would be far too much stimulation for him. So I don't have the heart to force the issue.
Fair. An amusement park might be too drastic of a jump for him. He'd be better off starting with a regular park.
Since this is like post book 6, I'm just appreciating the character stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something y'all don't gotta worry about right now.
I wish he was in the position to go with me, though. I just know that any performance the two of us would put on would be in perfect sync. We could have hit the big time and become stars.
Stars? What's this about?
Oh, a box beast man named Ernesto Falworth told us. If we put on a show in Playful Land, we'd be guaranteed to become stars.
Oh, that's a rather brazen claim to make. It's not that simple to perform on a stage.
Really? I think my brother and I could definitely pull it off.
I love his little smug face.
Yeah. You silly boy. There's no such thing as a shortcut to success. I question if this show even truly exists. I'll grant that rumors about Playful Land have reached my ears. And they say the park puts on superb performances far beyond anything you could find anywhere else. But the details are still vague, right? Which makes no sense considering how people love to talk. That sounds like smoke and mirrors to me. You should know better than to believe an absurd man making absurd claims.
Bill, are you his conscience?
Ooh.
I did find it suspicious at first, actually. So I observed him on the down low. But his pupil dilation, body language, pulse, none of those values were indicative of lying.
What did you say? Normally I'd question your judgment, but I can't imagine you erring in your calculations. Does that mean Playful Land truly features a show that lives up to the rumors?
I think so, yes. What do you think? Doesn't it sound fun?
Oh boy. Oh shit, is Vil getting in on this?
Ooh.
Took long enough. Oh boy.
Oh, we're heading out.
Hi, Ace! Hey.
Slide that PNG right over.
Whoosh. Give me a drink, bartender, Mrs. Ace. Alright, coast clear. Come on, guys. Don't make any noise.
Silent. Stealthy.
Nice, quiet like. Alright, we're outside the front gate. We should be good to go.
Sheesh. It was a real hassle crawling on the ground all the way here from Ramshackle.
Why didn't I invite Horton? Or maybe I could have, and Lily was like, no.
Yeah.
That or he just decided not to visit tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, we didn't tell anyone about the place, and we snuck out because you didn't want anyone messing up our plans. But do we really gotta be this careful?
Yes. Absolutely yes. Our guys are... I misheard this. Our school's full of gays. No, our school's full of guys who don't know the meaning of the word fun. We've got tickets to Playful Land here. You really want to miss it out? Risk? Where?
No way! I'm gonna have all the fun and become a big star.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, crud. It's almost time for the meetup. Ernesto said to meet him at Crane Port, right? Man, we're going to the harbor. That's farther out from the school than we were yesterday. We better hurry.
Yeah, come on, Kyo.
What? Oh, yeah. Is that fucking Steamboat Willie boat right there?
Aw, man!
Hey! Alright! Made it to Crane Port. The sun hasn't risen yet, so it's still too dark to see much. Careful not to slip and fall into the water.
You heard him, henchhuman. Watch your step.
He says on my shoulder. Kyo's way less likely to fall in than you. I have to wonder why Ernesto picked this for a meetup spot, though. This area barely gets any boat traffic, especially before dawn. Oh, hey! I hear Ace! Looks like Kyo and Grim are here with him, too. There. Over here, guys! Oh, hey, Kaleem! Good morning!
Splendid. Ernesto is yet to arrive, so that means we're all here on time.
Took you guys long enough. The rest of us have been waiting. Does that mean Jack and Ortho are here too? It's too dark to see. Yeah, we're here. I see you two managed to actually wake up on time. Yo. Hey, I worried you oversleep. I'm a tired bitch. Yep, I'm wide awake.
We got company too. Kalim, Al-Asim, and I invited some friends to join us.
Oh, so he actually talked someone into it. Oh, yeah? Who was that? For Arthur, I'm guessing you brought Idia.
Idia at a theme park? No way, no how.
Okay, yeah, forget I said that. He'd rather play Disneyland on Connect than come with us. Who does that leave? Us! Hey!
Oh, man!
Wow, Lilia, Cater, and Vil? Good morning! Hi guys! Morning, Cal! Oh yeah, hold on, I got a sound clip. Hi guys! Good morning! You can imagine how surprised I was to find Vil at the meetup spot. I thought he'd never join us.
I invited Bill Schonheit. He said he's interested in the stage show.
I getcha. He is kind of an authority on theater and stardom stuff. Does Idia know you're going to Playful Land?
I tried to invite him, but he didn't really like the idea, so I left without telling him. There was a distinct possibility he would have stopped me with some claims about not wanting me to be subjected to extrovert influences.
Well, he already flat out refused to even consider going, didn't he? Being brothers doesn't obligate you to spend your every waking hour together, or to always defer to what he says. You're a full-fledged student, so you should act on your own initiative.
He is his conscience.
That's a good point, Bill Schonheit. I'll make sure to have so much fun, the stories will make him jealous later.
Good boys. To the dock! I'm gonna pause, because I did promise you guys I would tell you about my own Pleasure Island experience.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, Ortho is basically Pinocchio. Yeah, pretty much. So, fun bit. Back in high school, we had this grad party. And by grad party, I mean it was a time a little bit before graduation where it was just for the seniors. And they rented out the whole fucking school for this event. So you paid a certain fee to get in. Wait, ads. Fuck! Well, remember to buy subs, you guys, so you don't have to deal with this issue. I'll wait, though. I'll be generous. I'll wait. How many chapters in the first book? Does anyone know?
Anyone who's still here?
Yeah, anyone who's still here? Yeah, how many chapters are in book 1? If anyone can tell me. $14. Really? There's only 4 left?
Huh.
Shit, we might be able to get through it today then.
Yeah, I mean, I say we, for now, just continue going until we hit, as far as we can get.
Yeah.
Then just take some more lessons.
Yep.
Lessons increase, though. Yeah, not surprising.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, we got this far already, didn't we? Anyway, so, yeah, rented out the whole school. Paid a fee. We got in around 7 p.m. My god. So, the shit that was going on. There was a carnival. There was food. There was pizzas. There was Starbucks up until 2 a.m. There was, again, food. There was candy bars. There was literal, store stacks. Promotional brand cardboard stuff that you see in stores at the end of the aisles, full of fucking candy. And other shit. There was, again, food, lots of food. There was a rock climbing wall. There was a raffle. There was art stuff. There was a bunch of stuff, actually. There was so much shit. All of it free. Free. Free as you please. However, there was a catch to all this merriment. We could not leave until 5 a.m. We were not allowed to sleep until 5 a.m. And we got there at 7. The doors closed at 9. No one else was allowed in after 9 p.m. So we had to stay up and party and eat until 5 a.m. No one was allowed to rest. You just had to keep fucking going. So a lock-in. Correct. And it really was the Pleasure Island experience of like, yeah, you got all this cool stuff, all these free things you can do, all this and that. Oh god, I'm so miserable here. Let me out. Not time yet. No rest. Go have fun. I don't want to have fun anymore. Go have fun. And then our parents had to fucking pick us up at 5 in the morning. I won a burger presser though, and it was neat.
Neat.
Yeah, in the raffle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that was a fun IRL experience of like, yeah, no, it's cool. And then that happens.
I will not die!
Oh! Yeah, okay.
You and your classmates trying to survive the lock-in.
Yeah, trying not to fucking fall asleep.
Wow.
Wow, me too. Okay, gnashing his teeth. Who is gnashing his teeth?
Yeah, who's gnashing his teeth?
They roared their terrible roars and showed their terrible claws and gnashed their terrible teeth. They rolled their terrible eyes. Okay, that covers Vil. What are you doing here, Cater? I looked for you yesterday, but I couldn't fill you in because you were busy at the club meeting. Oh, right. You and Kaleem were in the pop music club together. Bet. We K-on, dude. Exactly. Kaleem gave me the dates. Jamil was with us, but he was extremely opposed. Straight up said it was gonna be real shady, and he had no business in going, and we had no business in going, blah blah blah. But once Jamil left, poor Kaleem was ever so despondent about it. It was so sad. So Lils! Oh, Lils! So Lils and I talked, and we decided to make an impromptu pop music club excursion! On paper, I guess we can call it a field trip to appear in the Playful Land show! You wouldn't believe how happy I was when they said they'd come with me! Once we get back and I tell Yamil about the awesome time we had, I bet he'll be all like, oh man, that sounds so cool. You should totally take me along with you next time I went on the fun. So I'll make sure to have all the fun I possibly can and bring back tons of stories to share. Ha 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 ha.
I question if Jamil would say any of that.
The odds of that happening are less than 1%. But, to put that in a positive light, there's a non-zero chance.
Jamil wasn't wrong to say that this place was blatantly suspicious and far too good to be true. But children will never grow without diving into a little danger. I respect Jamil's wish to protect Kaleem, but sometimes a little adventure is just what the doctor ordered. So I'm coming along to witness this lovely little learning experience of yours.
You find it suspicious, yet you choose to come along anyway as our chaperone. What a lovely friend you are. I'm awestruck. Would that Azul could learn from your example.
Oh hey, speaking of Azul, how come he ain't here with you two?
He was all like, blah blah blah, no such thing as free lunch, I don't want to get it, yada yada yada, I'm a dirty whore.
What?
I love that the what came right at that point.
I mean, I remember doing that when teaching Melius how to swim. Just toss him into the drink, he'll learn. He better. Once he gets like that, there ain't no talking him into something, so we snuck out on our own.
Like Ortho and Kaleem, I hope to bring back tales so delightful that he goes. If only I'd gone with you! Gnashing his teeth all the while, of course.
You got some really fucking specific daydreams there, dude. Yeah, I snuck out without telling my house warden too. He'd totally have my head if I got caught, so it was all pins and needles the whole way here. Wow, listen to you, AC. Wait, add to your Vouse house warden's worries.
Huh? Who are you waving at, Cater?
Why are you looking over my shoulder? Trey!
Trey!
Trey? When did you show up? Thanks for the perfect reaction, Ace. It's not just me, though. It's not? Leona!
There he is.
What? Leona, too? What are you doing here? I followed you here, Ace. Way to be slick. You got really sulky after Riddle gave you the 3rd degree yesterday. So I figured, knowing you, you'd totally ignore his warning and sneak out anyway. And sure enough, here we are. So you were on to me from the start? Wait, does that mean the house warden knows? Please, if he knew, you wouldn't be standing here right now. You know how much magic I had to use to muffle all the noise you were making? Fuck! Dude, you're kidding. I didn't even notice. I love Leona being the drunk auntie that doesn't want to be at the theme park, but have to be there to hold the kid leashes. If it were up to me, I would have stopped you entirely. But Deuce talked me out of it. Wait, what? He did? Yeah, he was feeling pretty bad about basically sabotaging you. Huh. I didn't know he cared so much. Chat post gay! Thank you. I went back and forth on this a lot, but you can be surprisingly stubborn at times, and you know how to hold a grudge. Eventually, what I settled on was covering you so you wouldn't get caught. I was hoping that would tie things up neatly. In the interest of keeping the peace in the dorm, not to mention ensuring you come back safely, I'm here to help. Lucky you, AC! Even if you do get busted, Trey will be right there with you to apologize. I'm not sure that would go so great. If that came up, we'd need to split Riddle's anger 3 ways. Oh, menage a trois? So fancy. What? Don't worry about it. So I'd have to join in? Trey, Cater, thank you both so much! If worst comes to worst, I'll be happy for the company. Fuck! Please just try not to get caught. Okay, so Trey is here to keep Ace out of trouble. Is that the same for you, Leona?
Are you kidding? Your soul brain cell must still be asleep. I came to talk some sense into a bunch of fools with no self-preservation instinct.
It's fucking rich coming from you, Leona! What the fuck?
You'll believe anything you hear if someone butters you up first, huh? Didn't anyone ever teach you to be wary of strangers? I come here and what do I find? Freshmen and sophomores are one thing.
But Phil's here.
But I'm seeing juniors happily jumping on board too. I almost envy how thick your skulls must be.
Really? Goodness, I'm flattered.
That wasn't a compliment.
Wanna try out how hard my head is? Headbutt.
Nice try. Who's gonna be on the hook if things go south? The house wardens, including yours truly. Go back to school and stop making extra work for me. You're a house warden too, Vil. Did it really not occur to you to question any of this?
How is Rook not with you? If only it's like, solo adventure with Monsieur Wonder. I leave him to it.
Yeah.
Because Rook's got things on lock. He's Vice House Warden for a reason.
Yeah. Please, don't insult me. Of course I found it highly suspicious. As someone active in theater, I know just how little credibility this Ernesto's claims have. But do you think this group would turn around and go back just because I explained that?
They're all dumbasses.
If this man is such a talented actor that he could deceive even Ortho's eyes...
Oh, that's probably why he was like, especially because, like, he tricked a robot?
If he is a charlatan capable of passing lies off as the honest truth, these Spudlings wouldn't have a chance on their own. I deemed it safest to keep an eye on them personally to ensure nothing happens. Yeah, whatever. That's a very nice-sounding made-up excuse. You were just drawn to the promise of a stage performance, and you know it. There's no way you could resist the allure of a show put on at an illusionary theme park. Excuse me, that's not true! I simply... Well, I suppose I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in it. My! Everyone's here so early!
That cat just bark? Oh, now what?
Okay.
75!
75 at this point. Alright, so we need 24 up.
Yo, are we in it to do book 1 today?
Oh shit. Cause
I have nothing else to do today, so.
Yeah. Like how many, LP refills do you got on you?
A lot.
Okay, cool. Then yeah,
Because I haven't really needed them.
Then yeah, we can easily do 100 lessons today.
Especially since,
oh yeah, they also say, don't you want to beat book 1 of regular plot? But what were you going to say?
Well, I am gonna beat book 1 of regular plot, but we don't need voice acting for that one.
That's
So
true.
we just watch it.
Yeah.
So don't worry. This one's gonna take a lot longer. I have an idea, too.
What's up?
I'm gonna do the vignettes so we can get some, vignettes on the way.
What? Wait, why vignettes?
Because we can boot up vignettes and do vignettes later.
Oh, okay.
Or do we want to just stick with history?
Honestly, I don't think we're going to need vignettes. We're going to be having,
Well, we wouldn't have to be performing the vignettes.
okay, now I get you now.
Just having them in general.
Okay, my only thought is we're already so overranked for story mode that I worry about getting even more overranked.
That is true. Wait,
What's up?
idea. Daily.
Oh yeah!
Kaleem. Ooh.
Do you have a...
Oh no, I don't have anyone he could be. Wait, no, I gotta put this up first.
Yeah, you need to choose a guy.
You. Who's your friend?
Now, who do you like to be friends with?
There's Jack.
Or
and
Ruggy. Do you have any good cards of either of them?
Let me look. So Floyd. There's also Cater. I use Cater a lot. Because, I have his...
Yeah.
Okay. Trey. Whoa, well, I always have a Rook around.
Yeah, then let's have some,
Let's have these guys do some shit.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yep, 2 of these big bottles, and that gets us to the next thing.
And go.
じゃ、手際よく行こうか。
Not to mention, it goes faster.
レシピ通りに
That's true, because these ones only have
こんくらい
5
で褒めない
rounds.
とね。
Mm-hmm.
今の結構映えない？おすすめランチがあるよ。
Lunch. What did you have for
疲れ
lunch?
るし
I had peanut butter and jelly sandwich, applesauce, Go-Gurt, and
や
chips.
っと終わった。授業終わりのマジカメチェック。
Chick.
Like, what were you going about?
Oh, just the very loud good boy. I was like,
Yeah.
ah.
お
Yeah,
すすめランチがある
Cruel's
よ。
voice always just, like, cuts through.
おすすめランチがあるよ。
I had some ramen and some fried
疲れる
rice.
し
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Crowley.
What do we want to do for dinner tonight?
That's a great question. Also, I'm probably gonna skip this part of the VOD, so everything else is just hearsay. Don't worry, y'all. It'll be less... I'm right here, Cruel. You're fine.